for us, but kindly try to balance your availability. Yesterday I was so horny, but si kuwa na option than to just ignore the feeling. I know that one day we will be rich after the deal yetu imeivana. I'm so sure you don't love Frank, but my greatest fear is that you might end up developing his feelings. Then he sent him there.
I love a heart. What is this? What the hell is this? What the bloody hell is this? Oh my goodness.
Kwa nini unakataa tusome ya mwisho mama?
Sasa angalia vile vile.
Are you sleeping with this guy?
Listen, twist him around. Twist him arudi South Africa. We have enough in store and he trusts you already. Who's this?
I do not have a problem with you loving whoever you want to love, but I only have only one problem.
Which problem?
Custody, my custody to Russell. And I will fight you guys.
We are ready for the fight.
I will go to any level.
We are ready for the fight.
Because
as long as
let me
Russell
tell you
is
something.
Under our care.
I love Russell. He's my biological son, whether you like it or not.
That is so easy for a biological son to forget his own dad.
I wish it was Russell. I wish it was Russell who was telling me what.
He'll tell you. One time he'll tell you.
When?
Soon and very soon he will.
You'll be so
You will
shocked.
be so invisible to him that he will no longer recognize you.
You who has just come here 3 months, you've been dating her for only 3 months, you are now underlooking me.
Yes, because I've shown him much love.
What have you done for him?
Love that you show me, yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.
Samaritan, can you imagine Valentine and her alleged spouse are not letting me see Russell?
Reason B.
They have denied me accessibility to the boy. Actually, I cannot even see the boy when I need to. And it's my right.
Do you know, Frank, the reason of why I told you to come, we discuss this matter, it's because I don't want you to have so many cases in court. Right now, you've sued Julie. You've sued Julie concerning your property. And if you go on with this kind of trend of going to the court every time a case has arisen, you will have so many cases in the court of law. And that's why I called these two people and told them that we should talk about these matters. Isaac?
Yeah.
There's nothing good like having an agreement.
Sure.
Or agreeing with your fellow man. It's so evident that when you met this lady here, Mama Russell, she had a kid. And you told us that you met her 3 months ago.
Sure.
Why are you denying him the rights to see his own child?
The reason why we are denying him the child is because we feel the child is no longer safe in his hands. And by my good understanding is that I've already taken care of Russell. So I don't see any reason why Frank should be coming in again now, because I'm already there as a dad and I'm actually proud of that. That's why we have been denying him that chance, because for now we don't feel the child is safe on his hands.
Now you have become the judge and jury of my family. All of a sudden, my child is not safe. And I have been raising him for the last, how many years? More than 6 years, 7 years.
Were you present?
Yes, I've always been present.
Remember
for
the
him.
last time you were here, you said that you're going to come and see Russell in school. Did you come? The next
You
day?
have denied me access. I do not have custody. That is why I have even brought you guys here to tell me.
without reaching out, a whole month without being there for him.
You see, whatever you think.
But Frank, you need to
Whatever you think.
understand this, that as much as you come from South Africa or wherever place you come from, the moment I, as a Kenyan man, have agreed with my love here that we are together in this, I take full responsibility of her son. And that's why right now I'm so confident, even when I talk to you.
Where were you 6 years ago or 7 years ago before?
For now, I don't even care about the 6 years ago. What I care most is she has given me
She's a
her
Kenyan
heart.
woman, right? She's a Kenyan woman.
And I appreciate
And you're a Kenyan man.
I do.
Where were you before I met her?
Before you met her, I don't even care how you were with her. For now, what I care most is about my love and her.
That is not a problem, and that is not the issue. I did not call you here to discuss about your love affair. I am here, I asked you here because you have refused to give me custody to my son.
Because you're not present.
What
Cannot
determines...
have you as a dad.
So does it
You're
mean
not
that if
present.
he was present, you couldn't be having that man? That the guy that you're with right now?
Those questions, Samaritan.
I'm just asking because I feel it's pain.
It's important.
What pain? A man who has rejected his son.
How have I rejected that son? Why have I brought you guys here if I have rejected him? I would have easily given up.
Stop saying that you want to see
Because
that.
for the past months, you have been busy roaming around with other women. So how can we feel
Prove
your
it.
son is
Can
safe
you prove
in
it?
you?
Can you prove it? Can you show me how many women have been seen with around? Besides, whether I move with 1,000 women or 100 women, that is my fucking problem, not yours. Not yours, not yours. It is my problem. My problem at the moment right now, actually I do not even care. You seeing each other, whether you get married tomorrow or the day after, that's not my problem. My problem is my Russell. And that is the only issue I am talking about right now.
And now he is no longer your Russell, he's my Russell.
He is my biological son. There's nothing you can do about that. And if you want to contest with
But
me,
now
my friend,
I'm there
I
to
do not
take care
care
of him.
Let me tell you, I have a lawyer. Do you have one?
I have.
Thank you. Let me tell you something. I will not cower down just because I have other court cases.
I will also not cower down. As long as I've admitted to love.
One court case with Julie does not make me feel anything. Actually, I can go to court for custody only. I do not care about you and your family.
Frank,
I also
told
don't
you-
care.
Listen, Isaac, listen. The reason of why I called you here is because I don't want Frank to have so many cases in the court of law. We start with Valentine. Valentine, you are the one who has given him that kind of courage. Are you guys planning to take away Russell from him?
Yeah.
Or what plan are you planning? Because
As long as we are together, we will continue denying him the son.
In that case, I
under
have.
which rule?
You cannot deny
Because
me
right
custody.
now,
You're
the
not
son,
Isaac, you're not his biological kid.
You're not.
Russell's
I know. First thing, I'm not the biological father, but right now, as long as I've committed myself to love the mother, I take the mother and the son to be my own.
My question is this.
Sure.
Whether I am around or not, I reserve the right to meet my son at least twice or thrice a month or wherever I am in the country. He's my son. Even if you go to heaven or hell, Russell will still remain my biological son.
No one was.
And that boy will blame the two of you
Why?
because
If
I have a
you're
bond
given
with
a
that
whole
son.
month, you're not there.
Let me prove you wrong.
How many fathers go to work
Let me prove you wrong.
abroad
Let me prove you
or
wrong.
some other
And when
countries?
you are around, do you go see?
Frank, listen.
Don't.
How many?
As long as personally I'm going to show
Be
him that
respectful.
great care.
Be respectful to me.
As long as I'm going to show the
don't
boy
point
that
fingers
great
at me.
care, I know he won't even be able to recognize you anymore.
Who says?
Because
I've raised that child.
I'll give him much care.
You who has just come here 3 months, you've been dating her for only 3 months, you are now underlooking me.
Yes, because I've shown him much love.
What have you done for him?
I've been there.
What special have you done for him? What special has he done to Russell?
He has been present for him.
He does
That's
not.
that's what
Russell does
wants.
not even have your name.
Russell
He
wants
knows
that.
my name.
Russell is a Swanepoel. Tell him if he doesn't know. You haven't even seen his birth certificate. He's a Swanepoel. And he will continue being a Swanepoel whether you like it or not. So, listen to me.
The name can always be changed.
Your pride, the pride you're coming with, and you.
Why are you bitter?
I'm bitter because this is my son, my biological son.
But you're not
But
there. You're not
you are
present.
It does
You are no
not
longer
matter.
there.
It does not
You can
matter.
never
It does
be
not
the
matter.
father.
Do you know even that child will blame the two of you?
Who said so?
Yes, he will.
He will blame you.
He will come after
Let
me.
On and off, on and off.
Let me tell you something. For as long as we are together with his mom, his love, the three of us makes our love complete. Without him, we are also like nothing.
I do not know how I'm going to explain to these people. Eh?
There's nothing to explain.
You know
There's
what,
only one
Frank?
thing.
You
There's
know what,
only
Frank?
one thing.
Listen,
No.
listen.
Don't tell me. Listen.
What
I'm
makes
the one
our
who
love-
called you guys.
What makes our love complete?
I'm the one who called you lies. I do not care about your love. I do not care whether you love each other to
That's why,
wherever.
as an African man, I'll still continue loving Russell as my son.
I do not have a problem with you loving whoever you want to love, but I only have only one problem.
Which problem?
My custody to Russell. And I will fight you guys.
We are ready for
I
the fight.
will go to any level.
We are ready for the fight.
Because
as long as
let me
Russell
tell you
is
something.
under our care.
I love Russell. He's my biological son. Whether you like it or not, I legally have the rights to visit my son at my own free will. Not you choosing when to see me to see him. Actually, do you know, a judge should rule this. If you guys continue bringing that up, it is not for you to choose. It is me.
No, the judge will.
Now it's no longer you. It's
It is
about
me.
Kenya,
we.
you're giving us rules.
Let me tell you, I'm the father.
And we cannot go with
I'm
his
the
rules.
father. All I have to do is call you, not him, you. I call you. I tell you, I want to see Russell. Oh, I want to take Russell
but
out.
now I'm the head of the house.
Now listen to me.
You need to understand that I'm now the head of the house.
I had the child with her, not with you.
That was the past, and now the past is gone.
Now listen to me. There's nowhere I will come to you to ask for any permission. I will either go to court. Let the court, the judge give a ruling on when I am supposed to see my son. But I will fight you guys. I have to have that custody. That one is a must. Go wherever you want to go, do whatever you want to do with your lives, but I will contest for custody of my son. Even if I have to see him at least twice a week, that one I am prepared to do.
You said so, you'll see him.
Valentine, why are you causing a lot of...
I'm not causing anything.
I am not.
He's on who's
I am not actually.
Now and then drama.
I have
Since
not
I said I
interfered.
moved
Agree to this point.
on- No, when I said I moved on, he's always after drama.
I have not
After drama.
interfered in your relationship. Have I even come or called you at any one time?
How many times did I try to call you when we were in Mombasa?
You were the one who was trying to call
Yeah,
me,
how many
not
times?
the other way around.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Because I wanted you to at least talk to your son, but you never showed
But
any
at
effort.
that point, you had already started being in a relationship with Isaac.
Yes,
Not
before.
bother
That was
him,
before.
should not bother him.
Then,
As long as
Listen
I've
to
been
me.
given this chance to love
Listen to
Russell
me.
mother,
Listen to
I'm
me.
going to love Russell as my own
listen
son.
to me. I have one point to tell you. You do not know this, and I am sure, 100% sure, she has not told you. First of all, I had to go away due to my doctor's orders. I have been hospitalized twice because of this bullshit. all this nonsense you hear right
And who
now,
was taking care of you?
you were. But I was advised by my doctor to get away and go on a vacation and relax and not even think of any of this.
And that's the reason why you forgot your son.
I went and I came back very tranquil, very peaceful, only for you to bring me this guy. I do not care about him much. All I need from you, and I will go the entire way. I will go the extra mile.
I'll also go the hard way.
So be it. So be it. But you better know who you are dealing with.
And you also should better know whom you are dealing with.
I'm going to show you hellfire because I can assure you, Russell is not just going to slip out of my hands. You, for any reason, have I even come to you? Have I interfered in your relationship at any one point? Have I even called you ever to talk about anything except Russell?
For the first time, Russell is going to enjoy African fatherly love,
It doesn't bother me.
which he never received it from you
It doesn't bother me.
because you ran away.
It doesn't bother me. I did not run away. If she told you I ran away, that is her version. This is my version. I had to go somewhere because of my own health.
But Russell doesn't even recognize that it's because of your health.
I'm not talking to Russell right now. If Russell was here right now, he would be sitting on my lap. Whether you
Really?
like it or you don't, he'd be sitting on my lap.
I
He
don't think so.
recognizes me as his dad. And trust you me, whether you buy him a horse, a gift horse, I don't know what, Russell will still be my son. So don't think you are going to buy his love with gifts,
Frank.
small gifts.
Frank, if today you're given Russell,
Yes.
you've stayed for 1 month without. I'm trying to balance things. You've stayed for almost 1 month without seeing Russell. Is it? What are you going? What are you promising? Are you promising to take care of Russell after you're given? Because these people, they seems to be so worried maybe about Russell. That's why they want to stay with him.
Okay.
And we are so much ready to
Have I
take
ever
care of
harmed him? Have I ever harmed Russell?
I'm not saying that you're
Have I even given him a slap when he's wrong?
Frank, remember, the time when you left saying you're going to Tanzania, you went and built another relationship with Julie. That time you're not present for Russell. So don't just keep saying about 1 month. It's not all about 1 month. It's about years. Not being present.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. How long was I gone to Tanzania?
And you know, son, when we talk of a child, the child is always needy of that fatherly affection, which you have been so much far away from him.
Let me ask you one question. This is my biological son. I need to see him at least twice in a month.
That's
But
your
right
plan.
now, it's not just about being biological. We are talking
Now,
of that real affection.
I'm telling you, real affection, whether you want to give him real affection, you cannot buy his love. First of all, let it sink into your thick head.
I know,
First,
I know I cannot buy Russell love with gifts and all that.
if you
But
understand
because
that,
right now I have that chance to
If
show
you
him that
understand
love,
that-
I will continue doing that to him.
if you understand that, it is simple and very clear. I should have custody. At least I can take him out, take him swimming, taking him for a pizza or anything. I will bring him back. And that is nothing I'm asking more than that.
Just going
We are
out,
already
that's
doing
what
that
you
to
think.
him.
Yes,
So that you
I'm
think
his,
that will make...
no, I'm his father. Whatever it pleases me.
But talking of taking him to swimming pool, we are already doing that.
By terms, I'm his father.
But now we must stick to our terms.
Now, that term you're going to stick with, you can shove it up your asses. And I'm telling you for a fact, I am not going to let it slip.
Then you
I'm
must be
assuring
ready
you
for,
that
for a great battle.
I am not afraid of that. And I'm telling you, I do not care about your love affairs, where you came from. I don't know what you did, but I'll tell you something. I will not take it easy. I will not take it lying down. I am going to battle it out with you guys for simple custody only, nothing more. There's not actually. Do you know you're residing on my property, the two of you?
Which one?
The Airbnb where we used to live. Are you not living there?
Who said you're living in the Airbnbs?
You moved to his house.
We already moved on to my own house.
You vacated with all your stuff.
What's your problem? Is it Russell or it's
No,
where
I just wanted to know.
You shouldn't know where I live. For what purpose? Sio aliletwa hapa na mambo ya Russell. Kwenye naishi na muhusu nini?
That is all I wanted you to know. That I'm not going to take it lying down. Whether it's a court battle, you better sit down again with your guy here. Sit down again. Think.
What are we thinking about?
About what I've talked about.
About Russell?
About Russell.
We have nothing to think about.
Does it occur in your minds that Russell cannot just sit down and forget about his daddy? Just like that. It comes out, his father is not there.
In our modern world, that is so easy for a biological son to forget his own dad.
I wish it was Russell. I wish it was Russell who was telling me
He'll
what.
tell you. One time he'll tell you.
When?
Soon and very soon he will.
You'll be so
You will
shocked.
be so invisible to him that he will no longer recognize you as biological.
Because you're buying him with love.
We are not buying. We are showing
Isaac,
him
please.
that much love.
Please, Isaac.
Love that you show me. Yes, that I cannot take it for granted. Love that you show me, I cannot deny.